This is probably one of the scariest drinks I'm ever going to cover, and I don't need ingredients. So this is Splashfizz Raspberry and Blackberry from Blue Triton Brands. And oh, what a tangled web we weave, because they are a somewhat alarming conglomerate of bottled water. If you want to skip this, please do, and go right to the tasting or the caloric information. But if you're willing to stay with me, thank you, and bear with me for this story. So, originally, the company was called Great Waters of France, a distributor of Perrier in the US, which then they went on to go by the brands Calistoga, Poland Spring, Arrowhead, Deer Park, and Zephyr Hills, after which they renamed themselves Great Spring Waters of America. Then they went on to acquire Big Sur Bottled Water, then Aberfoyle Springs, and then they were eventually acquired by Nestle Water. And at that point, they changed their name to Blue Triton Brands. All this time, maintaining, most of the brands. They're all owned by one company. I'm not much of a conspiracy theorist, but one company having so many shells pretending to be separate entities is, a tad scary. I am, just covering sodas and maybe energy drinks, but at the core, all these drinks use water, which this company seems to have a stranglehold on most of the Western world. And in actuality, there is an entire rabbit hole that I removed from this list, but part of the Blue Triton brand included another water conglomerate originally called Cott Corporation that did its own acquisition after acquisition. Now, for some reason, the Splashfizz website is geo-locked. I can't see it from Japan. But looking around on the web, there does seem to be other variants of this drink. I will get into the caloric information. Again, this was purchased in the US by my child, so no Japanese on it. And there's one thing that I've never seen before. It was, where the hell is it? Calcium disodium EDTA. I had to look that up. What is it? It's ethyl diamine tetraacetic acid. And I thought acesulfam K, ACE K, was hard. Anyway, it's some kind of salt. I haven't checked anything beyond that. Wow, that smells very perfumey. And again, very low on bubbles. So I guess most of the carbonation must have outgassed. Ooh, wow, that smells artificial. What's a close facsimile I can think of? So when I was a kid, they used to have this stuff called Jello. I guess they still have it, where it was just a powder, and it was gelatin and sugar with food coloring, and they had flavors like strawberry, cherry, and orange, lime, lemon, I think. It smells like you made the powder and it's still aqueous before it hardens into a Jello. It smells a lot like the red stuff. Bottoms up. Taste reminds me of Hawaiian Punch. Not exactly raspberry or blackberry. Yeah, that kind of hard to determine Hawaiian Punch flavor, the red Hawaiian Punch flavor, just without that sharp bite that Hawaiian Punch tends to have at the end. It's mildly carbonated. Maybe it was, more carbonated and it just outgassed by the time I got it. It's nostalgic, if anything, but I guess you need to be of a certain age to enjoy stuff like this. Anyway, if you find it, fear it, and give it a try. All right, till next time, the drink's on me.